Hi, chosen ones, hi, divine light beings, hi, gods and goddesses. Welcome to the channel Yoniverse, the channel to help you uplift your inner verse and your universe within. It's me, Juju. We are having our last full moon of 2023. So, when it comes to the Gregorian calendar, we are having our last full moon. And this full moon is also being called the cold moon, the cold full moon. The full moon will be fully illuminated on the 27th, but it may also be that you are in a country that the full moon will be fully illuminated on the 26th of December. This will be the first full moon after the winter solstice. So it is extremely important to also know that the winter solstice is when the temperature are normally freezing in the northern hemisphere, and northern hemisphere of the planet. So the winter solstice is when it's the shortest day and also the longest night of the Gregorian calendar year. So after this winter solstice that happened, we are now having this full moon in the sign Cancer. Yeah, this full moon in Cancer is a time to release whatever is not serving you. So when it comes to the Cancer sign, we all know that Cancers are very emotional beings. So release these suppressed emotions that you have or may been holding on to in your muscles and cognitive tissues, which contributes to your feelings and emotions, emotional attachment. Release, process, metabolize, and release whatever it is that has been holding you back, that has been holding you stagnant. Maybe feelings, emotions that you have not processed yet. Do this on this full moon. You can even do it after the full moon day. I always say the full moon does not lose its potential, does not lose the energy. Will be around 3 days before and also 3 days after. You can still feel the energy of this full moon. So utilize the day of the full moon, or even 3 days after the full moon, you can still feel this energy. So if you cannot do this on the full moon day in Cancer, then at least try within these 3 days that you still have left. um, Utilize this energy to get rid of any excess baggage, any emotion that is triggering you to be stagnant, that is also triggering you to be emotionally dwelling into emotions that are not really helping you to move forward in life. And because it is like the last month of this Gregorian calendar that we are in right now, December, it's like the last month of the Gregorian calendar. You know, if you are in this space of the feeling that, okay, this is the last month, I need to get rid of, access things, also things within your home, within your mind, clean up that space in your mind, clean up that space within your home, within your room that you live in. Because when we declutter spaces and also our mind, everything becomes more clearer in our lives, even if it doesn't if it doesn't always You know, your mind does not always tell you that, okay, this is the time to clean up your space. Do it anyway. Do it anyway, because when your area that you live in is less cluttered, your mind also, just starts to react differently. Suddenly, there is more space in your mind to activate certain things, to clear up spaces within your mind that you have been wanting to clear, things that you have been wanting to clear. Because when your room is with all of this excess stuff that you're not using, and it's also keeping your mind somehow stuck and stagnant. And when your room is just more neat, your mind also will be more easily to be accessed, when it comes to you manifesting whatever it is that you have in your mind, you seeing clear things that you want to release out of your mind. So it's not only the mind that has to be neat and clean, your space that you live in also has to be neat and clean in order for your mind to activate and be more open to receive whatever it is that you need to receive, whatever message also it is that you need to receive, to know what is the next step that you want to take in life, what is the next step that you want to take in releasing things that are no longer serving you, releasing emotions that are constantly keeping you in a space of being emotionally not really present. So this is like a full moon to take charge of your own life, take charge of your own emotions, and be free of dwelling into emotions that are not serving you. And it is always very, very healthy to release emotions, because when you keep them stuck inside, it's not going to help you mentally, and also not physically, and for sure not spiritually. Yeah, so releasing is a very important part of your self discovery, your journey within. And that is where everything starts, releasing. Yeah, it is extremely important that during time like now, when we are having like this shift taking place of moving from a certain season into another season, having this winter solstice, it's a shift. So be mindful that during this shift, it is very important to also protect yourself mentally, spiritually, because there is like there's a lot of energy harvesting taking place during these times. It starts from the month of October, November, December, but the most important months are November and December. There's like a lot of energy harvesting that these negative entities, negative energies are trying to harvest. So when you're in like a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of self, higher awareness of yourself, and you're vibrating higher and not constantly in this let's say this low vibration of being of grieving, being very angry, sad, and you lack empathy, so you're very you're on the side of always being in this ego state of mind, then it's much easier for negative energies to harvest your energy. And also, let's say what, all the things that are happening around the world that make people sad and also make people angry at times. It's all about this harvesting of this energy, because instead of you being up here, they want you down here. They want you in your lower nature so that they can harvest a collective energy that can, yeah, set certain things into motion. So you want to be more stable when it comes to your emotions. So there comes this Cancer full moon that's going to help you to release every emotion that is keeping you blocked, every emotion that needs to be, it needs to come out. So if you need to cry, cry. If you need to be angry in your own space, in your own bubble, if you need, just release everything. Release everything and connect with yourself while releasing these emotions. So during this time, protect yourself. Wear your crystals, um, do certain things that you can protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your aura from other energies around you. Um, so also people and things, protect yourself extremely against these energies, because I've been feeling these energies, and these energies are very intense, very, very intense. So please protect yourself. It's during this time, it is very important to raise your vibration, like I already said. So do whatever you can do, whatever your spirit tells you to do to protect yourself. Yeah, when it comes to releasing your emotions from the body, yeah, release the emotions from the body, then number one, it is very important to acknowledge, yeah, acknowledging your feelings. What are you feeling? What does this feeling um what does this feeling connect to your mind and your body and your spirit? What does it tell you? What does it, well, what type of feeling does it give you? What do you want to do with this feeling? So feeling is extremely important. Yeah. Number two, working through trauma. If you have trauma that you need to work on, take the time in this full moon to release it, to work on it. Like I already said, process, metabolize, and then release these emotions that you still have within you, and that came through trauma. Yeah. Number three, trying to do your shadow work. Shadow work is like something that sometimes people think that it's like a one-time thing. You do your shadow work and it's done with. No, shadow work is something that sometimes you have to do more than once, then two, then three, then 4 or 5, 6, 7 times. Your spirit speaks to you. Whatever your spirit connects to your higher self, to your mind, and is telling you that you need to do, flow with that. Flow with your spirit and your feelings. Number four, making intentional movements. Yeah. Number five, practicing stillness. Just sitting quiet for a moment of meditation. Sit still and let whatever message that needs to come true. Number six, practicing self-love. Self-love, self-care. For me, self-love and self-care is like a union. It's like something that has to go together. These two things have to come together, self-care and self-love, because by caring for yourself, you are already acknowledging that you need self-love and that you have to practice self-love. So it's I think it's both. Yes, practicing self-love and self-care is just one thing for me. Always set your boundaries during a full moon. especially during the full moon. Always set your boundaries to protect yourself from other energies and especially unwanted energies. Yeah, from other people and spaces. Embody this water element because Cancer is a water sign. Embody this element of flowing, going with the flow. Whatever your spirit tells you at that moment to do, go with this flow. Um, Also, very important is to fill a glass of water, speak to the water, set your intention or pray over the water and put it um, in the light of this full moon, so that it can charge, that it can activate whatever it is that you spoke to the water. And afterwards, I would say within like less than 24 hours, the next day you can drink this water. I always do it in front of the window because I cannot put my glass of water outside and I wouldn't want to do that either. So put your glass of water inside in front of the window where this illumination, the light of the full moon can charge this water. You can put it with your crystals, where you put your crystals to charge, you can put this glass of water. And it's something that I just have learned that if you have a silver plate, so when it comes to Cancer, yeah, the Cancer sign, when you look at what type of besides water, what type of other how do they say this, I wouldn't call it element, but when it comes to Cancer, it's very important to know that silver is it's like something that is attached to the Cancer sign. So silver, if you have silver, if you have stainless steel, then put this plate. It's nice if it is a plate. Put it in the put it in the window. Yes, set your intentions by looking into this plate, this silver plate or stainless steel plate, and speak to the plate. Pray just like you're doing with the water. You can do with this plate. Pray or speak your intentions, set your intentions while looking in the light that is coming from the moon in the plate, and you are looking into this plate, and then you set your intentions or you pray over it. It will change your life by doing this. When it comes to the full moon, it's like a ritual. It will change your life for whatever it is you're speaking into existence to this plate. Yeah. So when it comes to the crystals that are very important that you can use during this full moon in Cancer, crystals are tiger's eye, moonstone, citrine, red jasper. These are good crystals to use during the full moon to help enhance the vibration and functionality of the sacral chakra. Yeah, because the sacral chakra deals with our feelings, our emotions, and sexuality, and also our creative side. Spirituality. So the affirmations that I would say that you can use during this day to also activate for you to feel more, be more in tune with your emotions. These affirmations are very strong and you can use them on this full moon day. You can use them for 21 days, for them to really also help you embody these affirmations is I feel, You know, emotions, Cancer, is all about feeling. Your sacral area is all about feeling. What do you feel? What, you know, you need to release these emotions. I am, number 2, I am a sensual and creative being. Number 3, I attract only positive and nurturing relationships in my life. Number 4, I am unique in my being. Number 5, I am beautiful, strong, and healthy. Number 6, I embrace life with passion and I feel abundant joy. Number 7, the sweetness of life flows through me. So these are affirmations that you can use during this full moon to really embody this feeling of what are my emotions? How can I set them free? How can I release them to embody more this feeling of, you know, feeling joyful, feeling happy, tapping into your creativity, dancing, chanting, doing whatever it is that you need to do, you know, drum, make music, whatever instrument that you have that can help you tap into your creative side, use them on this full moon day. This was my video for today, and I'm going to wish you a very happy and joyful full moon in Cancer, and thank you for watching.